Danger Dolan.
From the strange origin of the vibrator to the life or death nature of ferret sex, we count 40 of the weirdest facts about fornication.
Number 40.
Female ferrets must have sex at least once a year or they will die. If a Jill, that's what a female ferret's called, is unable to find a sexual mate and stays in heat for too long, her body will start secreting high levels of estrogen, which causes aplastic anemia, a deadly disease for ferrets.
Number 39.
Humans aren't the only species who have discovered alternative uses for their mouths. Apparently wolves, bears and bats are also known to participate in the practice of oral sex. Don't try asking a bear for oral, they're all teeth.
Number 38.
Fraternal polyandry is an arrangement where a group of brothers share a wife. This practice takes place in Nepal where farming land is scarce. Families with more than one son would have to divide up their land if each son were to start his own family, so instead, they bring in one wife to share, keeping the family together and the plot of land intact.
Number 37.
During World War I, members of British Secret Intelligence Service MI6 discovered that semen could be used as invisible ink. The fluid didn't react with iodine vapor, which was the main method of detection at the time, so it was ideal for use in sending secret messages. They also had virtually limitless supplies of the stuff. They eventually stopped using it when it was discovered that stale semen could be detected by its smell.
Number 36.
Gary Kremen is the entrepreneur who founded the personal site Match.com. He basically invented online dating as we know it today. Ironically, the poor schmuck lost his girlfriend to a man she met on, you guessed it, Match.com. 1,000 tiny violins are now playing for him. At least he still has his health and millions of dollars.
Number 35.
An average healthy man produces approximately 300 million sperm in a teaspoon of semen. 300 million, and it only takes one little guy to fertilize an egg, meaning there's technically enough sperm in a single man to impregnate every fertile woman on the planet. So guys, don't even walk near a woman, it's not worth the risk. Chances are she'll get preggers.
Number 34.
5% of the world's population has sex once a day, while 20% get down 3 to 4 times a week. But there's no shame if you only get it once every 9 years after money exchanges hands. You're like a really busy guy. We understand.
Number 33.
1 in 10 European babies is conceived in an IKEA bed. It's unknown how many are conceived in airplane lavatories.
Number 32.
For men, an average sex session burns between 1 and 200 calories. For women, it only burns an approximate average of 69 calories. 69.
Number 31.
Women who suffer regular migraines or tension headaches have generally lower sex drive. However, it's worth persisting, ladies, because orgasms are thought to alleviate headache pain.
Number 30.
Orgasms, like sneezes, cannot be voluntarily stopped once they've started. This is because they're a physiological response. So don't go having one at your grandma's birthday party because hijinks will ensue.
Number 29.
Speaking of grandma, for any weirdos wondering whether their grandparents still rock the Casbah, the answer is a resounding yes. So long as they're still physically able, approximately a third of all women in their 80s still have regular sex with their husbands or boyfriends.
Number 1.
During intercourse, your inner nose swells just like breasts and genitals. This is because sex increases blood flow.
Number 27.
The initial spurt of a man's ejaculation travels at approximately 28 miles per hour. This is faster than the world record for the 100-meter dash.
Number 26.
The G-spot was almost called the Whipple tickle after Professor Beverly Whipple, who coined the expression we know today. The patent's still pending for the Whipple Tickle Me Elmo doll.
Number 25.
They say that two's company and three's a crowd, but in Australia, three's a party. According to an international sex survey, Australians are the most receptive to the idea of threesomes, with 28% of the population admitting to trying one. According to another survey, 53% of Western Australia's population has had a threesome. Clearly the place to go if you're looking to get dirty down under.
Number 24.
For men under 40, the average time it takes to get an erection is 10 seconds. Any longer may indicate erectile dysfunction. If it takes too long, do some dick push-ups to get stronger.
Number 23.
Male fruit flies that have been spurned by females turn to alcohol. They've been found to drink significantly more alcohol than fruit flies that have had successful sexual encounters. But guys, alcohol's not the answer.
Number 22.
The best-selling work of fiction of the 15th century was The Tale of the Two Lovers, an erotic novel written by the man who later became Pope Pius II.
Number 21.
A year-long study of Greek household finances revealed that those who had sex 4 or more times a week earned significantly more than those who didn't, especially in the case of prostitutes.
Number 20.
A lot of stuff gets broken during sex. Some of the most common things that break are bed frames, walls, windows, and any surrounding lamps or vases. 33% of Americans have been injured during sex. Injuries include bruises, pulled muscles, sprained ankles, and carpet burns.
Number 19.
Many know about chocolate's aphrodisiac properties, but did you know that the smell of pumpkin also stimulates erections by increasing blood flow to the penis? If your birthday is approximately 9 months after Thanksgiving, now you know why.
Number 18.
To find out how much testosterone a man has, compare the length of his ring finger to his index finger. The longer the difference, the more testosterone in his body.
Number 17.
Gymnophoria is the sense that somebody is mentally undressing you.
Number 16.
A 2010 Turkish study looked at the average performance times of men over the course of a year. Amazingly, the study revealed that overweight men went almost 3 times longer in the bedroom.
Number 15.
A career survey by Glassdoor revealed that 10% of the 1,000 surveyed have had sex in the workplace. Their bosses will now send them in the office for a discussion about promotions.
Number 14.
The German word for contraceptive is Schwangerschaftsverhütungsmittel. It translates to remedy for averting pregnancy, but by the time you finish saying all of that, you'll have triplets and a mortgage.
Number 13.
7 Viagra tablets are sold every second. Just think of how many old man boners that translates to.
Number 12.
5% of women can orgasm from exercise. This phenomenon was first reported by Alfred Kinsey in 1953. I too get passionate about doing sit-ups. And that treadmill over there? Basically one big sex toy.
Number 11.
A single sperm contains 37.5 megabytes of DNA information. That means an ejaculation represents a data transfer of 15,875 gigabytes. This is equivalent to the combined capacity of 62 MacBook Pro laptops.
Number 10.
Nearly 2/3 of all men and women have fantasized about other people while having sex with their current partner. Typically, the object of these fantasies is someone they would never be able to have intercourse with in real life, like a celebrity or the Queen Mother.
Number 9.
Women are more willing to commit adultery when ovulating than any other time throughout their cycle. This is because of hormones. Their bodies have a subconscious desire to fertilize the ovulated egg.
Number 8.
Ancient Egyptian women used crocodile dung as contraception. The reptilian feces is slightly alkaline, so would have served as a crude spermicide. The dung probably would have prevented most sexual partners from wanting sex in the first place, so it's doubly effective.
Number 7.
The American Psychiatric Association listed homosexuality as a mental illness until 1973.
Number 6.
Sex causes your body to release antidiuretic hormones that prevent you from peeing. However, holding it for too long can cause bladder infections.
Number 5.
Orgasms have many positive health benefits. For example, they can lower a woman's risk of heart disease, stroke, breast cancer, and even depression. So have sex and get happy.
Number 4.
Forget any of that wussy cuddling shit. According to a recent website poll, 36% of people under the age of 35 check social media accounts immediately after playing naked roly-poly. If you think this is a disturbing figure, remember that women can multitask. According to another survey, at least 12% of women admitted to using their cell phones during sex.
Number 3.
Semen can cure depression. Apparently, semen contains chemicals that elevate mood and induce sleep. It also contains cortisol, which increases feelings of affection in the brain.
Number 2.
The vibrator was originally invented in the 19th century to reduce hysteria. See that hysterical woman over there who just lost her baby during childbirth? Give her the gift of vibrating plastic. That'll sort her out.
Number 28.
Penises used to have spines. Fortunately, spiny penises were phased out when the Neanderthals and modern humans diverged. Scientists still don't really know what the purpose of the spines was.
That's it for this countdown. And have a good one!